सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। संस्कृतम् एव मम जीवनं, संस्कृतम् एव कामये, संस्कृतेन अहमाकर्षिता, संस्कृताय नमो नमः। संस्कृतात् एव मम प्रेरणा, संस्कृतस्य दासी अहं, संस्कृते लयति मम चित्तं, हे संस्कृत रक्ष 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 माम्। अहं हेमवती शङ्करः, मालती कक्षायाः आर्षसेवकेन्द्रे मालती कक्षायाः शिक्षिका अस्मि। स्वागतं सर्वेभ्यः। महान् सन्तोषः सञ्जायते यत् अस्मद् आर्षसेवाकेन्द्रस्य समारोहणे भवन्तः सर्वे आगताः। धन्यवादाः। अद्य मुख्य अतिथिरूपेण अत्र आगताः श्री रमेशः महोदय। तेभ्यः स्वागतं कृत्वा समारोहणस्य आरम्भं प्रार्थनया सह कुर्मः। अनन्तरं श्लोकपारायणं भविष्यति। महालक्ष्मी महोदय इदानीं प्रार्थनां वदति। अनन्तरं महालक्ष्मी महोदयायाः छात्राः श्लोकपारायणं कुर्वन्ति। महालक्ष्मी महोदय।
ओके, सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः। चरणो सिद्धि विनायका, चरणो विद्या प्रदायका, चरणो सिद्धि विनायका, चरणो विद्या प्रदायका, चरणो पार्वती तनय मूर्ति, चरणो मूषिक वाहना, चरणो सिद्धि विनायका। नितिल नेत्रने देवी सुतने, नागभूषण प्रियने, नितिल नेत्रने देवी सुतने, नागभूषण प्रियने, कटिकटांगत कोमलांगने, कर्णकुंडल धारने, चरणो सिद्धि विनायका। पट्टमूर्तिन पदकहारने, बाहु हस्त चतुस्तने, पट्टमूर्तिन पदकहारने, बाहु हस्त चतुस्तने, ईट तोड़गय हेम कंकण, पाशांकुश धारणे, चरणो सिद्धि विनायका। कुक्षिमकलंबोधरने, इक्षुचाप किलितने, कुक्षिमकलंबोधरने, इक्षुचाप किलितने, पक्षिवाहन श्री पुरंदर विठलन निजदासने, चरणो सिद्धि विनायका, चरणो विद्या प्रदायका, चरणो पार्वती तनय मूर्ति, चरणो मूषिक वाहना, चरणो सिद्धि विनायका। सर्वेभ्यः धन्यवादः. Now I would like to say that my students will be chanting chapter 12 from Bhagavad Gita. Each one of them will chant 2 slokas. Thank you, Savan. Ayurji, I think you can. Hemavati ji, can we start?
We can start. I had already announced. Start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ayurji, can you please start? Unmute yourself. Ayirji. Madam, everyone has been muted.
I don't know.
Now it's come. Now it's come.
Yes. Thank you.
नमस्ते सर्वेभ्यः अहं सुन्दरेश अय्यर् अस्मि इदानीम् अहं भगवद्गीतायाः द्वादश अध्यायस्य पठनम् आरम्भं करोमि ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः Namaste. Can people hear?
Yeah, Madam Shobha Rani has to take.
Yes. Able to unmute.
So you chant, Madam. You chant.
Shobha Raniji, kindly.
Yeah. Yes, yes. It was not unmuting. Yeah, it was not unmuting. Okay, now it's okay. ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थम् अचलं ध्रुवं सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः.
Next, Ravi ji.
क्लेशोदैकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम् देहवद्भिरवाप्यते ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते.
सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः. I am Usha Sundaram. देशामगं समुद्धर्ता मृत्यु संसार सागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसां मय्येव मन आदस्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अध ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः.
Rajeshwari ji. Rajeshwari ji.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Namaste. Rajeshwari speaking.
9 and 10. Read.
Datum. Ata chittam samadhatum na shaknoshi mayi stiram abhyasayuhena tatah mamichhaptum dhananjaya abhyasepya samartosi matkarma paramo bhava madartamapi karmani kurvan siddhim avapyasi.
Kalyani ji. Bhavani Kalyani.
Namaste sarvebhyah. Ate dadapyashaktaudhi kartum madyogamashritah sarva karma phalatyagam tatah puruyatatmavan shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat jnanadhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma phalatyagah त्यागश्चान्तिरनन्तरम्. धन्यवाद.
नमस्ते. मम नाम धीरजः. अद्य अहं द्वौ श्लोकौ पठामि. अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्र करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखसुखक्षमी सन्तुष्ट सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मयि अर्पितमनो बुद्धिः यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः।
नमः सर्वेभ्यः। मम नाम सौम्या। यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोकः लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैः मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्षः उदासीनो गतव्यथः सर्वारम्भ परित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः।
सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः। मम नाम श्री श्यामला। यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न चोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभ परित्यागी भक्तिमान् यः स मे प्रियः समः शत्रौ च मित्रे च तदा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समः संगविवर्जितः।
I am Mahalakshmi. Sarvebhyo namaskara. Tulya nindastutirmauni santushto yena kenachit aniketastiramatihi bhaktiman me priyo naraha yetu dharmyamritamidam yatoktam paryupasate shraddhadhana matparamaha bhaktastetiva me priyaha. Om Tat Sat इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम 12ोऽध्यायः। सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः।
धन्यवादाः। इदानीं मालतिकवर्गस्य छात्राः काञ्चन कार्यक्रमान् प्रस्तुतयन्ति। सर्वे स्वपरिचयं कृत्वा वदन्तु। प्रथमं वीणा महोदय, अनन्तरं चित्रा महोदय, अनन्तरं नागप्रभा महोदय। वीणा महोदय आरम्भं करोतु।
नमस्ते, मम नाम वीणा सच्चिदानन्द। अहं हेमाशंकर महोदयायाः छात्रा अस्मि। कर्नाटकशास्त्रीयसङ्गीत वाग्गेयकाराः श्री मुत्तुस्वामी दीक्षिताः विचारः किञ्चित् वदिष्यामि। शताब्दः 1750 वर्षात् 1850 वर्षपर्यन्तं सङ्गीतयुगम् इति वक्तुं शक्यते। तत् समये अनेक शास्त्रीयसङ्गीतवाग्गेयकाराः आसन्। त्रयः प्रसिद्धवाग्गेयकाराः श्री त्यागराजस्वामी, श्री मुत्तुस्वामी दीक्षिताः, श्री श्यामाशास्त्री च। श्री मुत्तुस्वामी दीक्षितानां नवावर्णकृतयः बहु प्रसिद्धाः सन्ति। ते एताः कृतीः तिरुवारूरुनगरे श्री त्यागराजस्वामी कमलाम्बा मन्दिरे विराजमानायां देव्याम् उद्दिश्य रचितवन्तः। दीक्षिताः महान् वाग्गेयकारः, परमदेवी भक्तः, श्रीविद्या उपासकः च। तेषां दैवभक्तिं दर्शयितुं ते नवावर्णकृतीः रचितवन्तः। दीक्षिताः उत्तम संस्कृतविद्वान् अपि। एताः कृतयः तेषां दैवभक्तिं संस्कृतव्याकरणनिपुणताम् अपि प्रदर्शयन्ति। गायकाः एतानि गीतानि नवरात्रिसमये गायन्ति। एकैका कृतिः भिन्न भिन्न विभक्तिं प्रयोगं करोति। 11 कृतयः सन्ति। इदानीं पश्यामः एताः कृतीः। प्रथमा पङ्क्ति ध्यानकृतिः कमलाम्बिके आश्रित कल्पलतिके चण्डिके। संबोधन विभक्ति प्रयोगं कुर्वन्ति तोडीरागः। प्रथम आवरणकृतिः कमलाम्बा संरक्षितु माम् इति प्रारम्भं भवति। प्रथमा विभक्ति आनन्दभैरवी रागः। द्वितीया आवरणकृतिः कमलाम्बां भजरे मानस। द्वितीया विभक्ति कल्याणी रागः। तृतीय आवरणकृतिः श्री कमलाम्बिकया कटाक्षितोऽहं। तृतीया विभक्ति शङ्कराभरण रागः। चतुर्थ आवरणकृतिः कमलाम्बिकायै कनकांशुकायै चतुर्थी विभक्ति काम्बोजी रागः। पंचम आवरणकृतिः श्री कमलाम्बिकायाः परं नहि रे रे चित्त पंचमी विभक्ति भैरवी रागः। षष्ट्यावरणकृतिः कमलाम्बिकायास्तव भक्तोऽहं षष्ठी विभक्ति पुन्नागवराली रागः। सप्तम आवरणकृतिः श्री कमलाम्बिकायां भक्तिं करोमि सप्तमी विभक्ति शहना रागः। अष्टम आवरणकृतिः श्री कमलाम्बिके अवाव संबोधन विभक्ति घंटा रागः। नवमावरणकृतिः श्री कमलाम्बा जयति एतस्यां कृत्यां सर्वाः विभक्तयः सन्ति आहिरी रागः। अन्तिम मंगलाकृतिः श्री कमलाम्बिके शिवे पाहि मां संबोधन विभक्ति श्रीरागः। अस्माकं आदरणीय गुरुभ्यः कृतज्ञताम् अर्पयितुम् इच्छामि। धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः महोदय। इदानीं चित्रा महोदय, चित्रा महोदय अस्ति वा?
नमस्कारः सर्वेभ्यः। मम नाम चित्रा। अहं मालती कक्षायाः छात्रा अस्मि। अहम् एकं गीतं गायिष्यामि च मम संस्कृत अनुभवम् अपि वदिष्यामि। आचार्य दर्शनम् परमं पुण्यम् श्रीपादपूजनम् परमं पवित्रम् आचार्य अनुग्रहम् परम कर्मफलम् चन्द्रशेखर पादं शिरसा नमामि। नित्यं स्मरणं नित्यं पूज्यं नित्य भजना अमृतं कर्तुं नित्यं स्मरणं नित्यं पूज्यं नित्य भजना अमृतं कर्तुं नित्या सहस्रा पूजा कृत्वा नित्या सहस्रा पूजा कृत्या शङ्करपादं शिरसा नमामि शिरसा नमामि। एकं भजनम् एकं नमनम् एकं वदतम् एकं पतितम् एकं भजनम् एकं नमनम् एकं वदताम् एकं पतितम् एकाकृत्या एका जपता एकाक्रियता एका जपता शङ्करपादं शिरसा नमामि शिरसा नमामि। पूर्णं विद्या लोका नित्या परमानन्दा निगमा सत्या। पूर्णं विद्या लोका नित्या परमानन्दा निगमा सत्या। सर्वज्ञान मूलाधारा सर्वज्ञान मूलाधारा शङ्करपादं
शिरसा नमामि शिरसा नमामि विद्यां देहि बुद्धिं देहि भक्तिं देहि मुक्तिं देहि विद्यां देहि बुद्धिं देहि भक्तिं देहि मुक्तिं देहि वेद वेदांत ज्ञानं देहि वेद वेदांत ज्ञानं देहि शङ्करपादं शिरसा नमामि शङ्करपादं शिरसा नमामि जय जय शङ्कर हर हर शङ्कर 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 अहं तमिळुनाडु राज्ये कुम्भकोणं नगरे जातं मम मातृभाषा तमिळ् अस्ति हिन्दी भाषायाः अपि संस्कृतस्य अपि पूर्वं मम किञ्चन ज्ञानं न आसीत् अस्य सेवा केन्द्रस्य कृपया मम जीवनं संस्कृत अध्ययने प्रविष्टम् तेषां कृते मम हार्दं धन्यवादः मया प्राप्ताः लाभाः शुद्ध उच्चारणं श्लोकानां मन्त्राणां च सन्धि प्रकरणस्य यथा योग्यम् अभ्यासः वेदांत शास्त्रस्य मूलतः अवगमनम् संस्कृत भाषा मम आत्मानुभवस्य द्वारम् उद्घाटयति एतत् अध्ययनं मम जीवनस्य एकः अत्युत्तमः भागः अभवत् धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः महोदय नागप्रभा महोदय अस्ति वा नागप्रभा महोदय नागप्रभा महोदय अस्ति वा
नास्ति महोदय अग्रे गच्छामः
नागप्रभा
न आगच्छति
न अस्ति वा अस्तु अग्रिमकार्यक्रमः आर्षसेवा केन्द्रस्य विषये किञ्चित् वदतुं मीरा महोदय एवम् आर्षगोकुलविद्या आर्षगोकुलस्य छात्राः आगच्छन्ति मीरा महोदय मीरा महोदय
अस्मि महोदय वदामि किञ्चित् स्क्रीन् शेर् करोतु महोदय अहम् आङ्ग्लभाषायां वक्तुम् इच्छामि सुलभ अवबोधनार्थम् अहम् आङ्ग्लभाषायां वदामि संस्कृतसम्भाषणं मम कृते सुलभं नास्ति तदर्थम् आङ्ग्लभाषायां वदामि न दृश्यते महोदय
दृश्यते मम कृते दृश्यते अत्र
अस्तु आर्ष सेवा केन्द्रम is a public charitable trust that was founded in Coimbatore in 2019. Arsha Seva Kendram means a forum to impart the teaching and attitude of Seva as given to us by our rishis. This NGO was jointly founded by Dr. Jayakumar Srinivasan Ammangudi, Srinivasan Krishnaswamy, and Sunita Ramaya. The objective of Arsha Seva Kendram is to teach Vedanta and Sanskritam, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, numerous other Vedantic texts backed by a solid knowledge of Sanskritam. The non-profit trust contributes to bringing back the smooth flow of traditional knowledge from one generation to the next. The main aim of Arsha Seva Kendram is uplifting communities through education. ASK's flagship program, Vidyamritam, meaning knowledge gives immortality, represents this mission. ASK is building bridges for marginalized, enabling them to acquire skills, knowledge, and confidence to rise above their socio-economic challenges. We will look at the snapshot of ASK offerings. ASK had a lot of courses running over a period of time. We have Sasyam, different levels from basic to advanced Sanskritam courses. Sasyam, Lata, Malati, Kamalam, we are all familiar with this. Most of us are familiar with this, have been a part of these courses. We have advanced courses like Panini Vyakaranam, Lagu Siddhanta Kaumudi, and we have practical Sanskritam classes like Amarakosha, Dictionary of Synonyms, Indic knowledge system, covered Indic knowledge landscape, Bhagavad Gita Vak, Sambhashana Vargas, speaking in Sanskritam. We have Vedanta sessions happening regularly, weekly, almost daily basis with Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, Prakarana Granthas by our gurus who were direct disciples of Swami Dayananda Saraswati Ji. Contemplation of Vedanta truths through Nididhyasanam sessions, those are our Dhyanam sessions which happens on regular basis. We have chanting Parayanam sessions. You would have seen our students chanting the 12th chapter. We are familiar with Mahalakshmi Ji and many other people conducting classes, Bhagavad Gita, Saundarya Lahari, Vishnu Sahasranamam for children, Dharma classes emphasizing on life goals and Dharma, which was called Yuva Shreyo Marga and Bala Shreyo Marga. This will be in detail, information will be shared by our children, Arsha Gokulam children very soon. And we have children and youth programs to assist them in anatomy and physiology of yoga through yoga theory classes, chemistry, Microsoft Excel. We have experts conducting these classes on regular basis for our children. And cultural revival sessions on regular basis, and children will be talking about this. And Children's Heritage Summer Camp, which was a highlight during our summer vacations, which started 3 years back. It commenced in Bengaluru, and we had recently at Anikatti, and a parallel session. The highlight of this session was we had parents along with the children learning and having classes with our Guruji and other renowned teachers, focusing on values from Indian epics, Sanskritam, bhajans, and introduction to our culture and heritage. So we would be requesting our Arsha Gokulam children to talk on the programs which they are involved in. Thank you so much. Dhanyavadaha, Mahodaya.
धन्यवादाः महोदय.
Namaste all, this is Hemant. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, Hemant.
This is Hemant from This is Hemant from Arsha Gokulam, Mysore. And we are here to give a short brief on the Seva activities of Arsha Seva Kendra. We firstly go with our Mysore chapter called Arsha Gokulam. Arsha Gokulam is an after-school program is designed for underprivileged students in local Mysore area. We offer daily classes for students from grade 6 to 10 with both morning and evening sessions conducted by our dedicated tutors. Since many of these students come from underprivileged background, they often lack access to extracurricular activities and other opportunities. To address this, we dedicate our weekends to special classes including Bharatanatyam, classical music, yoga, theater drama, drawing, moral education, and more. Additionally, we invite resource persons and achievers to motivate our students. We guide students in choosing the right courses of their 10th based on their strengths. If needed, we also sponsor their college fees. Since most of our students from Kannada medium school, they often struggle in grasping certain academic concepts. To support them, we connect these students with SME volunteers who help them better understand their studies. We believe the academic excellence is just a part of students' development. We place a strong emphasis on value education also, helping students to understand the deeper meaning of the life and their place in the world. We are fortunate to have guidance of spiritual leaders like Swami Shankaranandaji, Swami Sakshat Kritanandaji, and more of Arsha Vidya Gurukulam, helping students to understand the deeper meaning of their life. Who regularly, these Swamijis regularly visit our center to teach invaluable lessons on topics such as Bhagavan, Dharma, and the purpose and the true essence of life. Their teachings help instilling the sense of moral responsibility and the purpose and the spiritual growth among the students, complementing their academics and extracurricular. As part of focusing on skill development, we organize various topics to equip students with practical knowledge and life skills. Some of the workshops we have hosted includes financial knowledge workshop by Srimanta, soft skills training by BL Vedaprada, science workshop by Mysore Science Foundation, where students were introduced to practical applications of science. The workshops provide our students with hands-on experience and valuable skills that go beyond classrooms. The background of many of students often lead to discontinue their education after completing their schoolings, especially among girls. However, we committed to support students in their further education. Currently, we have 10 plus students studying in engineering programs out of 70. Out of 70 of our students, we are running our fourth batch of graduates. As part of giving back to society, many of these students are actively involved in maintaining the center and contributing in variety of the activities of in variety of ways to Arsha Gokulam or Arsha Seva Kendra. And regarding Kovilpatti chapter, Kavya will take over. Thank you.
Namaste all. So in Kovilpatti, under guidance of Srinivasanji, they conduct temple revival and culture revival. For the first 1.5 year, Arsha Seva Kendram has been conducting Tiruvadarai program on every Tiruvadarai Nakshatra day for preserving the cultural tradition. Srinivasanji has organized several cultural activities for many schools in Kovilpatti. In that program, they conduct music, drawing competition for students, and also taught moral education for the students. Moral education and personality development for students. As Asha Seva Kendra volunteers has provided flood relief to the affected people in Tirunelveli flood. They also take initiative in Tiruvalakku Puja at Kovilpatti, providing cultural practices for bringing communities together. It was great success. Last year, Asha Seva Kendram celebrate their Deepavali with migrant women. They distribute essentials. Our trust, Asha Seva Kendram, inaugurated infrastructure for implement the rural government school. They provide water filters, benches for needed schools. Till now, they have installed water filters in 18 schools to ensuring clean water for students in Tamil Nadu. Thank you.
Namaste to everyone. This is Simran. I'm going to share about Jaykumarji on his talk and his seva activities, where he has addressed many institutes on how traditional knowledge, values, culture play a vital role in nation building. So I'm going to share one by one. Amruta Vishwa Vidyapeetham under Sadgamaya, where he has expressed civilization, awareness, and spirituality for nation building. Next, at IIT Kharagpur, on the topic of yoga and leadership, on how yoga can transform the leadership within and move us towards global harmony. Next, Indian traditional knowledge, where he has addressed the importance of science, Sanskritam, and our history. Next is, do we know who we are? In this, 50 plus members attended all over the country, and also he talked on the role of education system in shaping the identity of the nation, and also he has given many lectures in Guru Purnima. And coming to seva activities, I'm going to share a few of them. Perur Temple Gana Parayanam, Tribal Women Empowerment to Daya Seva Sadan, and next Tamil Nadu Youth Mixer Team Building at Coimbatore, where they have shared stories of their own personal lives, their studies, and their aspirations. Thank you all.
Can we go on to the next program?
Yeah, Bhagini, actually you can call Nagaprabha. She has joined the meeting. I think.
I'm calling out. Nagaprabha Mahodaya, अस्ति वा? Nagaprabha?
Namaste Mahoday. I'm here.
वदतु, आरम्भं करोतु.
नमः सर्वेभ्यः. मम नाम नागप्रभा. अहं मालतीवर्गस्य छात्रा अस्मि. सुन्दरेश अय्यर महोदयः मम शिक्षकः. इदानीम् अहम् एकां कथां वदामि. कपिलस्य उपदेशः इति. श्रूयते वा?
श्रूयते महोदय.
शरद ऋतुः आसीत्. गगनं नीलवर्णम् आसीत्. वर्षेषु पर्णानि वृक्षेषु पर्णानि मृदुं चलन्ति स्म. सरस्वती नदी शान्तया धारया वहति स्म. कमलानि विकसितानि. हंसाः सरसि कूजन्ति स्म. तस्याः सरस्वती नद्याः तटे कर्दमः नाम एकः महर्षिः कठोरं तपः अकरोत्. तस्य मुनेः नाम कर्दमः। भगवान् विष्णुः तेन प्रसन्नः अभवत्। सः कर्दमं प्रति अवदत्, हे मुने, अहं तव पुत्ररूपेण अवतरिष्यामि। त्वं स्वयम्भुमनोः दुहिता इत्युक्ते पुत्री देवहूतिं विवाहं करिष्यसि इति। कर्दमः देवहूतिं विवाह्य गृहस्थजीवनम् आरब्धवान्। देवहूति राजकन्या आसीत्, किन्तु सा सरलं जीवनं यापयति स्म। देवहूति पतिसेवा भक्त्या अकरोत्। कर्दमः योगशक्त्या एकं सुन्दरं विमानं निर्मितवान्। तौ दम्पत्यौ विमानम् आरुह्य सुन्दरदेशान् दृष्टवन्तौ। हरितवनानि, पुष्पाणि, झर्यः, कोकिलाः च मधुरध्वनिम् अकुर्वन् आसीत्। कालानन्तरं देवहूति नवकन्याः अपत्यरूपेण अलभत। ततः कपिलः पुत्ररूपेण जातः। सः कपिलः भगवतः अंशावतारः आसीत्। कर्दमः अवदत्, मम कर्तव्यं पूर्णम्। अहं वानप्रस्थं यास्यामि इति। इत्युक्त्वा सः कर्दमः वनं गतवान्। कपिलस्य तेजस्वी रूपं दृष्ट्वा तस्य माता देवहूतेः हृदि आत्मज्ञानाय इच्छा उत्पन्ना। सा नम्रतया अपृच्छत्, भो पुत्र, एषः संसारः दुःखपूर्णः अस्ति। शरीरं जरसा क्लिश्यते, मनः मोहेन बद्धम्। अहं मोक्षम् इच्छामि, आत्मतत्त्वं ज्ञातुम् इच्छामि। कपिलः यद्यपि पुत्रः आसीत्, ज्ञानं दातुम् आरब्धवान्। सः मातरं गुरुरूपेण उपदिशत्। कपिलः अवदत्, जननी, आत्मा न म्रियते, सः नित्यः शुद्धः च। मोहात् बन्धः भवति, सत्सङ्गात् चित्तशुद्धिः भवति, चित्तशुद्धेः ज्ञानं भवति, ज्ञानात् मोक्षः भवति, आत्मज्ञानं प्राप्त्वा दुःखस्य अन्तः भवति इति। देवहूति ध्यानं कृत्वा आत्मज्ञानं प्राप्तवती। सा मोक्षं प्राप्तवती। कपिलः अरण्यं गत्वा ज्ञानप्रचारम् अकरोत्। तस्य उपदेशाः कपिलगीता इति प्रसिद्धाः। कपिलमुनिः आत्मज्ञानस्य महान् गुरुः अभवत्। अतः पण्डिताः वदन्ति, सत्सङ्गः, ध्यानम्, आत्मज्ञानं च एते एव मोक्षस्य उपायाः। धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः महोदय। धन्यवादः। अग्रिमकार्यक्रमान् लताकक्ष्याः छात्राः प्रस्तुतिं करिष्यन्ति। सर्वे स्वपरिचयं कृत्वा वदन्तु। प्रथमं शैलेश महोदय।
महोदय।
आरम्भं करोतु महोदय।
मम नाम शैलेशः। सर्वेभ्यः नमो नमः। लताकक्षायां मम शिक्षिका अनुराधा महोदया आसीत्। सा उत्तमा शिक्षिका। अद्य अहं गीताविषये किञ्चित् वदामि। Before I start, I just request, my Sambhashana will not be very fluent, so please excuse if I make any mistakes. मम विषय अस्ति गीता परिचय। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता परिचय। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता एक ऐतिहासिक च आध्यात्मिकः ग्रन्थः अस्ति। रचयिता भगवान् वेदव्यासः। सा समस्त संसारे विख्यातः। महाभारते भीष्मपर्वे तस्य स्थानं। तस्यां अष्टादश अध्याया च सप्तशतकः श्लोकाः सन्ति। ग्रन्थस्य रचना अनुष्टुप् छन्दे अस्ति। तस्य उद्भवस्थान कुरुक्षेत्र रणभूमि। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता इत्युक्ते कुरुक्षेत्रे रणभूम्यां भगवान् श्रीकृष्णः अर्जुनः च मध्ये संवादः। सप्तशतकः श्लोकाः गीतायाम्। तस्याम् एकः श्लोकः धृतराष्ट्रः उवाच। एकचत्वारिंशत् श्लोकाः सञ्जय उवाच। चतुरशीतिः श्लोकाः अर्जुनः उवाच। तथा चतुःसप्तत्यधिकपञ्चशतकाः श्लोकाः श्रीकृष्णः उवाच। गीता संवादः अस्ति। गीतायां कृष्णार्जुन संवाद माध्यमेन वेदानां च उपनिषदां सारः संग्रहीतः। गीतायाः माहात्म्यं निदेशेन एकः श्लोकः अस्ति। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दुग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भुक्ता दुग्धं गोपालनन्दनः। श्लोकः का अर्थः अस्ति? श्लोकः का अर्थः सूचयति? सर्वाः उपनिषदः धेनवः समानः। कः दोहकः? परब्रह्म श्रीकृष्णः दोहकः। कः वत्सः? पार्थः अर्थात् अर्जुनः वत्सः। अमृतमय दुग्धं किं? भगवद्गीता अमृतमय दुग्धम्। जगद्गुरु शंकराचार्य चर्पटपञ्जी स्तोत्रस्य रचयिता। तस्मिन् स्तोत्रे भगवान् गीतायाः माहात्म्यं दर्शयति। सः वदति भगवद्गीता किञ्चिदधीता गङ्गाजललवकणिका पीता सकृदपि येन मुरारी समर्चा तस्य यम किं कुरुते चर्चाम्। कोऽपि गीतायाः किञ्चिदपि अध्ययनं करोति तदानीं यमदूत तस्य समीपे न आगमिष्यति। अन्य श्लोके भगवान् उपदेक्ष्यति। गेयं गीता नाम सहस्रम ध्येयं श्रीपति रूपमजस्रम नेयं सज्जन संज्ञ चित्तम देयं दीन जनाय च वित्तम। गेयं गीता अर्थात केवलं गानं कुरुम। अर्थं न जानामि चिंता मास्तु। मुखपाठ नास्ति चिंता मास्तु। चिंतनं नास्ति चिंता मास्तु। अध्ययनं नास्ति चिंता मास्तु। केवलं गानं कुरु तर्हि क भविष्यति? मंगलम दिव्यम वातावरणम उपस्थितम च अंतरे शांति भविष्यति। गीता निष्काम कर्मणम उपदेशम ददाति। कर्मयोगः गीतायाः प्रमुखम् उपदेशः अस्ति। गीतायाः उपदेशसारं प्राप्य मनुष्यः आसुरी संपदं परित्यज्य दैवी संपदं अर्जितुं प्रवृत्तो भवति। सर्वशास्त्राणां सारभूता गीता अमूल्यम् अप्रतिम ग्रंथरत्नं कथ्यते। मनुष्य देहे कथं मोक्ष प्राप्तिं शक्यं सा गीता दर्शयति। मनुष्य जीवने गीता अध्ययनम् आवश्यकम्। गीता सुगीता कर्तव्य किमन्य शास्त्र विस्तरैः। यदि गीतायाः अध्ययनं च मननं कुर्यात् तर्हि अन्य शास्त्राणि अध्ययनम् आवश्यकं नास्ति। गीता स्वयं सर्वे शास्त्राणि गृह्णाति। अतः केवलं गीतायाम् अध्ययनं कुर्यात्। सत्यवचन अस्तु।
धन्यवादः महोदय। इदानीं बालाजी महोदय अस्ति वा?
आं महोदय। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। नमः सर्वेभ्यः। मम नाम बालाजिः। अहं लता वर्गस्य छात्रः अस्मि। मम शिक्षिका अनुराधा महोदया अस्ति। अहम् एकं संस्कृतश्लोकं वदामि। पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् संस्कृतस्य प्रसाराय नैजं सर्वं ददाम्यहम् संस्कृतस्य सदा भक्तो वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् संस्कृतस्य कृते जीवन् संस्कृतस्य कृते यजन् आत्मानमाहुतं मन्ये वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् हिन्दुधर्मं समाजं च पवित्रां संस्कृतिं तथा संरक्ष्य ननुकुर्याम विश्वं शान्ति समन्वितम्। धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः महोदय। इदानीं रितेश एवं बालाजी महोदय।
आं महोदय। रितेश महोदय
रितेश अपि अस्ति वा? रितेश अपि अस्ति वा?
नमो नमः सर्वेभ्यः।
स्वपरिचयं करोतु महोदय।
मम नाम रितेश। लतायां I am student of Lata. My शिक्षिका was Anuradha महोदय।
नमो नमः रितेश महोदय, भवान् कथम् अस्ति?
नमो नमः बालाजी महोदय, अहं सम्यक् अस्मि, भवान्?
अहमपि कुशली अस्मि। अस्माकं लता कक्ष्यां विषये किञ्चित् चर्चां कर्तुम् इच्छामि, कुर्वः वा?
आम्, किमर्थं न, अवश्यं कुर्वः।
साधु। लता कक्षा कदा आरभत इति स्मरति वा भवान्?
गते वर्षे जुलै मासे आरभतः इति मन्ये।
उत्तमं महोदय। वर्गः अतीव रोचकः बोधकः च आसीत्।
सत्यं, वयं बहूनि विषयानि ज्ञातवन्तः। अस्माकं ज्ञानम् उन्नतिः अभवत् इति मम अभिप्रायः।
अस्तु, के पाठाः भवान् अधिकतया रोचते? मम सर्वाधिकं प्रियौ पाठौ सन्धिः, श्लोकानाम् अन्वयरचना च आस्ताम्।
मम कृते अन्वयरचना किञ्चित् कठिना आसीत्। अहं कर्मणि प्रयोगः पाठः इष्टवान्। बहु आकर्षकः विषयः।
मम कृते पूर्णप्रत्ययान्ताः पाठः कठिनाः भवति। नियमान् स्मर्तुम् उपहूतिः अस्ति।
आम् वा? संक्षेप रामायणं बहु उत्तमम् आसीत्, बोधकः अपि।
अङ्गीकरोमि। सप्तककाराः स्मरति वा भवान्? किं, कुत्र, कति, कदा, कुतः, कथं, किमर्थम्?
स्पष्टं जानामि। वयं लोट् लकारः, लङ् लकारः, विधिलिङ् लकारः इत्यादीनि लकारः अपि पठितवन्तः। पूर्णप्रत्ययान्ताः उपयुज्य एकवारं लघु अभ्यासं कुर्वः।
आं सम्यक्। अहं पृच्छामि भोः, आषाढमासस्य पूर्णिमायां तिथौ कोऽपि विशेषः अस्ति किम्?
आषाढ मासस्य पूर्णिमायाम् एव व्यासजयन्ती गुरुपूर्णिमा इत्येव तस्याः प्रसिद्धः।
उत्तमं महोदय। गणेशोत्सवः कदा इति जानाति वा?
चतुर्थ्यां तिथौ इति तु जानामि, किन्तु मासं तु न स्मरामि।
अहमेव वदामि। भाद्रपदमासस्य शुक्लपक्षे चतुर्थ्यां तिथौ गणेशोत्सवः।
वयं नवरात्रोत्सवं कदा आचरामः, भवान् वदतु।
आश्वयुजमासस्य शुक्लपक्षे प्रथमायाः तिथेः आरभ्य नवमीं तिथिं यावत् नवरात्रम् आचरामः। तत्र अष्टमी तिथिः दुर्गाष्टमी इति, नवमी तिथिः महानवमी इति, दशमी तिथिः विजयदशमी इति च विख्याताः।
सुन्दरं। किमर्थं दशमीं तिथिं विजयादशमीं वदन्ति?
दशम्यां तिथौ एव दुर्गादेवी महिषासुरं हतवती। अतः देव्याः विजयकारणात् दशमीं तिथिम् इति तथा वदामः। श्रीकृष्णजयन्ती कदा भवति?
श्रावण मासस्य कृष्णपक्षस्य अष्टम्यां तिथौ श्रीकृष्णजयन्ती भवति।
उत्तमं। तस्मिन्नेव मासे पूर्णिमायां संस्कृतदिनमपि भवति।
भारतदेशस्य स्वातन्त्र्यदिनोत्सवः कदा भवति?
कः न जानाति भोः? अगस्ट् मासस्य 15 दिनाङ्के।
माहेश्वरसूत्राणि वक्तुम् इच्छामि, वदावः वा?
आम्, अवश्यम्। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृष्णं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तम् तस्मै पाणिनये नमः ऐऊन्
ऋलक्
एओङ्
ऐ औच्
हयवरट्
लङ्
ञमगणम्
झबै
घटदश
जबगडदश्
खपचटतचटतव्
कपै
शशसर्
हल् इति माहेश्वरी सूत्राणि। उत्तमं महोदय, धन्यवादः।
अस्तु महोदय, अहम् इदानीम् एका प्रहेलिका वदामि, भवान् तस्याः उत्तरं कृपया ददातु। दन्तैर्हीनः शिलाबक्षी निर्जीवो बहुभाषकः गुणस्यूतिः समृद्धोऽपि परपादेन गच्छति। अहं विवरणं वक्तुं प्रयत्नं करोमि। दन्तैर्हीनः दन्ताः न सन्ति किन्तु शिलाबक्षी शिलाखण्डाः खादति। निर्जीवः जीवः नास्ति किन्तु बहुभाषकः अधिकं वदति। गुणस्यूति समृद्धः बहवः गुणाः सन्ति, समुद्रः अपि अस्ति किन्तु परपादेन अन्यस्य पादेन गच्छति। सः कः सा का?
पादरक्षा इति कल्पयामि।
बहु उत्तमं महोदय, उत्तमोत्तरम्। अहं जानामि भवान् संक्षेप रामायण श्लोकाः सम्यक् पठति इति। केचन श्लोकाः पठति वा?
निश्चयेन संक्षेप रामायणात् 10 श्लोकान् पठामि। पूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। तपस्वाध्यायनिरतं तपस्वी वाग्विदां वरं नारदं परिपप्रच्छ वाल्मीकिर्मुनिपुङ्गवं। कोऽन्वस्मिन् साम्प्रतल्लोके गुणवान् कश्च वीर्यवान् धर्मज्ञश्च कृतज्ञश्च सत्यवाक्यो दृढव्रतः चारित्रेण च को युक्तः सर्वभूतेषु को हितः विद्वान् कः समर्थश्च कश्चैकप्रियदर्शनः आत्मवान् को जितक्रोधः द्युतिमान् को न सूयकः कस्य बिभ्यति देवाश्च जातरोषस्य संयुगे। एतदिच्छाम्यहं श्रोतुं परं कौतूहलं हि मे महर्षे त्वं समर्थोऽसि ज्ञातुमेवं विधन्नरम्। श्रुत्वा चैतत्रिलोकज्ञः वाल्मीकिर्नारदो वचः श्रूयतामिति चामन्त्र्य प्रहृष्टो वाक्यमब्रवीत्। बहवो दुर्लभाश्चैव ये त्वया कीर्तिता गुणाः मुने वक्ष्याम्यहं बुद्ध्वा तैर्युक्तः श्रूयतान्नरः। इक्ष्वाकुवंशप्रभवः रामो नाम जनैः श्रुतः नियतात्मा महावीर्यः द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी। बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाग्मी श्रीमान् शत्रुनिबर्हणः विपुलांसो महाबाहुः कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः। महोरस्को महेश्वासः गूढजत्रुररिन्दमः आजानुबाहुषुशिराः सुललाट सुविक्रमः। ओम श्री
वरिष्ठ महोदय, भवता सह वार्तालापं कृत्वा प्रसन्नः भवामि।
अहमपि धन्यवादः महोदय।
आशा अस्ति यत् भवान् मालती पाठ्यक्रमे सम्मिलितः भविष्यति। अहम् अवश्यम् आगमिष्यामि।
आम्, अहमपि भागं गृह्णामि। धन्यवादः महोदय, पुनर्मिलामः।
धन्यवादः, पुनर्मिलामः।
धन्यवादः। इदानीं मालिनी प्रसन्ना अस्ति वा? आरम्भं करोतु महोदय।
नमः सर्वेभ्यः। मम नाम मालिनी। अहं लतावर्गस्य छात्रा अस्मि। सस्यं स्तरे रुक्मिणी महोदया, लतास्तरे जनेव महोदयः मम संस्कृतपठनं कृतवन्तौ। अद्य अहं मम शिक्षकाणां च अर्षसेवाकेन्द्रं च प्रति कृतज्ञतां प्रकटितुम् इच्छामि। अर्षसेवाकेन्द्रे अस्मिन् संस्कृतशिक्षणकार्यक्रमेण सह ये च सर्वे च सम्बन्धाः सन्ति सर्वेभ्यः अहं धन्यवादं दातुम् इच्छामि। अद्य अहं श्रीमद्भगवत्शङ्करपादाचार्येण विरचित प्रातस्मरणस्तोत्रं वदितुम् इच्छामि। एषः स्तोत्रः श्रीमद् आदिशङ्करभगवत्पादाचार्येण विरचितः, यस्य 3 श्लोकेषु मनः, वाक्, कायः इत्येतानि त्रयाणि अपि परमार्थतत्त्वाय समर्पयितुं यत्नः क्रियते। प्रतिदिनस्य प्रथमविचाराः, वाक्यानि च क्रियाः च एते जीवनस्य गम्भीरं प्रभावं कुर्वन्ति। यदि एते पवित्रीकृताः तर्हि ते आध्यात्मिकप्रबोधनस्य मार्गं प्रशस्तं कुर्वन्ति। प्रातःकालेन क्रियमाणं प्रार्थनम् अतीव गम्भीरार्थयुक्तं भवति, यतः प्रातःकालः अन्तर्बोधनस्य ब्रह्मलक्षणम् इव दृश्यते। इदानीम् अहं प्रातस्मरणस्तोत्रं वदामि। प्रातस्मरामि हृदि संस्मरदात्मतत्त्वं सच्चित्सुखं परमहं सगतिं तुरीयम्। यत्स्वप्नजागृतसुषुप्तमवैति नित्यं तद्ब्रह्म निष्कलमहं न च भूतसङ्गः। प्रातर्भजामि मनसा वचसामगम्यम् वाचो विभान्ति निखिला यदनुग्रहेण। यन्नेति नेति वचनैर्निगमावोचुः तं देवदेवं अजमच्युतं माहुरग्र्यम्। प्रातर्नमामि तमसः परम् अर्क्रवर्णं पूर्णं सनातनपदं पुरुषोत्तमाख्यम्। यस्मिन्निधं जगदशेषमशेषमूर्तौ रज्ज्वाम्भुजङ्गमैवं प्रतिभासितं वै। रज्ज्वाम्भुजङ्गमैवं प्रतिभासितं वै। श्लोकत्रयमिदं पुण्यं लोकत्रयविभूषणम् प्रातःकाले पठेद्यस्तो स गच्छत परमं पदम्।
धन्यवादः महोदय, अत्युत्तमम् आसीत्। इदानीं प्रसाद् गुर्जाला महोदय अस्ति वा?
महोदय, नमः सर्वेभ्यः। मम नाम प्रसादः। अहम् अत्र भवितुं प्रसन्नः अस्मि। मम गुरु जानेव महोदयः। इदानीम् अहं दक्षिणामूर्तिस्तोत्रं सारं वक्ष्यामि संक्षेप्तः। आदिशङ्कराचार्य विरचितं दक्षिणामूर्ते भगवान् शिवस्य परमगुरुरूपेण दक्षिणामूर्तिरूपेण संस्कृतं स्तोत्रम् अस्ति। अद्वैतवेदान्तदृष्टिकोणात् जगतः तत्त्वज्ञानं व्याख्यायते। यथार्थस्य स्वरूपं मौनस्य प्रज्ञायाः च माध्यमेन आत्मसाक्षात्कारस्य मार्गं च व्याख्यायते। स्तोत्रं दक्षिणामूर्तेः भूमिकां प्रकाशयति, यत् ज्ञानस्य मूर्तरूपं अज्ञानं दूरीकर्तुं साधकानां मुक्तिं प्रति मार्गदर्शनं च करोति। अधुना दक्षिणामूर्तिस्तोत्र एकं जप्य अर्थं गमिष्यामि। विश्वं दर्पणदृश्यमाननगरी तुल्यं निजान्तर्गतं पश्यन्नात्मनि मायया बहिरिवोद्भूतं यथा निद्रया यत्साक्षात् कुरुते प्रबोधसमये स्वात्मानमेवाद्वयम् तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। एवम् अर्थः वास्तवे स्वप्नकालेः अन्तः दृश्यते परन्तु बहिः विद्यमानः इव अनुभूयते। तथा एव जाग्रत जगत् मम अन्तः वर्तते परन्तु दर्पणे प्रतिबिम्बतं नगरम् इव बहिः इव दृश्यते मायया। यः प्रबोधे जगत् अद्वयं स्वात्मानम् एव इति साक्षात् करोति तस्मै गुरुमूर्तये दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। अन्यत् स्तोत्रम् राहुग्रस्तदिवाकरेन्द्रसदृशः माया समच्छादनात् सन्मात्रः करणोपसंहरणतः यो भूत् सुषुप्तपुमान् प्रागस्वाप्समिति प्रबोधसमये यत्प्रज्ञविज्ञायते तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। एवम् अर्थः आत्मायो पारमार्थिकसत्य इत्यर्थः सच्चिदानन्दरूपं ग्रहणकाले राहुना आवृतं सूर्यचन्द्रवा इव मायावृतः अयं पुरुषः सर्वाणि इन्द्रियाणि संहृत्य गभीरनिद्रां गतः। सः जागरणसमये अवगच्छति यत् वास्तवे अहं निद्रायाम् आसीत् इति। अयं पुरुषः खलु दक्षिणामूर्तिः यः मम गुरोः अवतारं स्वीकृतवान् तस्मै मम नमस्कारम्। ओम तत्सत्। धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः महोदय। भव्यश्री महोदय अस्ति वा? भव्यश्री
आम् अहमस्मि महोदय।
आरम्भं करोतु।
नमः सर्वेभ्यः। मम नाम भव्या। प्रथमं सर्वेषाम् अध्यापकानां मम अञ्जलिधन्यवादः च। अहम् इदानीं लता कक्षायाः पठनं सम्पूर्णं कृतवती। मम संस्कृतशिक्षणयात्रा कथम् आसीत् इति अत्र वक्तुम् अहम् इच्छामि। रुक्मिणीमहोदया सस्यं कक्षायाः, जानेव महोदयः लता कक्षायाः च मम संस्कृतपाठनं कृतवन्तौ। संस्कृतभाषायां किञ्चित् अपि अहं ज्ञानं प्राप्तव्यम् इति मम बहुकाल आशा। केवलम् आशा अस्ति चेत् किञ्चित् अपि न भविष्यति खलु। यथा एकं सुभाषितम् आसीत्, उद्यमेनैव सिद्ध्यन्ति कार्याणि न मनोरथैः, न हि सूक्तस्य सिंहस्य प्रविशन्ति मुखे मृगाः। सर्वे अर्थं किं जानाति अहं मन्ये। I'll try and tell in English. If things are to be accomplished, it can be accomplished only by effort, not through desire. If the lion is sleeping, an animal will just not enter its mouth on its own just because it's the king of the jungle. एकस्मिन् दिने एका स्नेहिता द्वारा आश्रयसेवाकेन्द्रस्य संस्कृत अध्ययनां वार्तां श्रुतवती। तत्क्षणात् एव अहं पञ्चीकरणं कृतवती। एवं मम संस्कृतभाषायाः आरम्भम् अभवत्। हिन्दीलिपि पूर्वम् अहं जानामि, अतः अहं संस्कृतभाषा सरलं भविष्यति इति अहं मन्ये, परन्तु वास्तवे सरलं नास्ति। प्रारम्भे सरलं न आसीत्। प्रतिदिनम् अध्ययनम् अभ्यासं बहु आवश्यकम् इति अहं ज्ञातवती। संस्कृतभाषा सुन्दरी कोमला च, तां पठितुं मनः पुनः पुनः इच्छामि। कदाचित् केषुचित् कारणेषु प्रतिदिनं पठितुं न शक्यते, परन्तु मम निवेदनं संस्कृतपठनं मार्गे न परित्यजतु इति। प्रारम्भे अध्ययनं किञ्चित् क्लेशः भविष्यति, क्रमेण क्रमेण संस्कृतपरिचयेन आरभ्येन च भाषाज्ञानं प्राप्तुं शक्यते, एतत् निश्चितं। यथा समुद्रमथन प्रथमं विषयनिर्गतः, पुनः पुनः मथनम् अनुकृत्य पश्चात् एव अमृतं प्राप्तवान्। वयम् अपि स्थिरो उत्साहेन अध्ययनं कुर्याम, भाषायाः मधुरता अनुभूयाम च। धन्यवादः। जयतु संस्कृतं, जयतु भारतम्।
धन्यवादः महोदय। लक्ष्मी वेम्पट्टि अस्ति वा? लक्ष्मी वेम्पट्टि?
आम् अस्मि।
आरम्भं करोतु महोदय।
सर्वेषां नमस्कारं। मम नाम लक्ष्मीः। मम गुरुः जानेव महोदयः। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। सद्यः एव अहं नारायणीयकाव्यस्य पठनं कृतवती। तत्पश्चात् एषः मम अत्यन्तप्रियः ग्रन्थः अभवत्। अद्य तस्य रसास्वादनविषये किञ्चित् वक्तुम् इच्छामि। नारायणीयं श्री भट्टात्तरीपादेन विरचितं विष्णोः स्तोत्रकाव्यमस्ति। एतत् भागवतपुराणस्य साररूपम् इति विख्यातम्। एतत् स्तोत्रकाव्यं भगवतः साक्षात् वादरूपेण रचितं, यत्र भक्तः त्वं त्वम् इत्यादैः सम्बोधनैः सह भगवद्गुणान् प्रत्यक्षम् आलपति। एवं काव्यं पठतः वयम् अपि भगवन्तं प्रत्यक्षं सम्बोध्य भक्तिपूर्वकं संवादं कुर्मः इव अनुभवामः। अद्य अहं नारायणीयात् 69तमदशकस्य प्रथमं श्लोकं पठित्वा तस्य अर्थं व्याख्यास्यामि। 69तमदशके भगवतः श्रीकृष्णस्य रासविलासैः सुसज्जितं रूपं कविना भावपूर्वकं सम्बोधनेन वर्णयति। एषः श्लोकः भगवद्रूपस्य ध्यानाय उत्तमः। केशपाशधृतपिञ्छिका वितति सञ्चलन् मकरकुण्डलम् हारजालवनमालिका ललितमङ्गरागघनसौरभम् पीतचेलधृतकाञ्चिकाञ्चितमुदञ्च दंशुमणिनूपुरम् रासकेलिपरिभूषितं तव हि रूपमीश कलयामहे। भगवतः केशेषु सुन्दरपिञ्छिकाः शोभायमानाः वर्तते। सञ्चलन् मकरकुण्डलं, कर्णयोः सञ्चलन् मकररूपकुण्डले विराजेते। हारजालवन मालिकाल, गले हाराणां समूहः च वनमाला च शोभां वहतः। अङ्केषु चन्दनादिसुगन्धः व्याप्यते पीतचेलधृत काञ्चिकांस्त दीप्तमताः
गीतं
रासकेलिपरिभूषितं तव हि रूपमीश कलयामहे एवं रासक्रीडाभूषितं तव रूपं वयं भक्तिपूर्वकं ध्यायामः। धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः महोदय। इतः कोऽपि अस्ति वा? लता कक्ष्याः सर्वं सम्पूर्णमिति मन्ये। अहम् अग्रे गच्छामः। इदानीं श्री जयकुमार महोदय अस्माकं मुख्य अतिथेः श्री रमेश महोदयानां परिचयं करिष्यन्ति।
भगिनी
एवं
एकनिमिषं भगिनी एकनिमिषं सः रमेश महोदय किञ्चित् कालं पर्यन्तम् आसीत् अत्र किन्तु इदानीं सः गतवान् सो श्रीनिवासन महोदय अन्वेषणं करोति अनन्तरम् अहं सङ्केतं प्रेषयामि।
अस्तु वा?
आम् आम्
इदानीं श्रीनिवासन महोदय भाषणं करोति वा?
न अनन्तरम् अहं च श्रीनिवासन च
अनन्तरं
करिष्यामः।
अग्रिम कार्यक्रमं अग्रे सरामः वयम्। अस्तु।
रामसुन्दर महोदय
इदानीं रामसुन्दर महोदयैः एव तेभ्यः छात्रैः अग्रिमकार्यक्रमः भविष्यति। विषयः संस्कृतम् अण्ड् आर्टिफिशियल् इण्टेलिजेन्स्। रामसुन्दर महोदय।
आङ्ग्लभाषायां वदामि। किञ्चित् कोर्स् मध्ये किं किं छात्राः पठितवन्तः इति उक्त्वा किञ्चित् अत्र पश्यामः। एकं प्रेसेण्टेशन् अस्ति, शेर् कर्तुं शक्नोति वा?
शक्नोति महोदय।
द्रष्टुं शक्नोति खलु? सो अत्र आङ्ग्लभाषायां वदामि। So what was the purpose of this course? Right. So if we start thinking that, did we all learn English to read Bible? Right. So the obvious answer would be is no. Right. So we use English in our professional lives, and probably for some of us living outside India, we use it in the personal life as well. So then why do we think that Sanskritam is also pretty much religious? And why don't we actually think that Sanskritam is actually how much? I mean, we don't really kind of attach Sanskritam to science as much. It's not like it is not. It's not there, but sometimes it's just in rare quotes, right? So how do we change that? That is the primary purpose of this course. So this all started with a very casual conversation with Jaikumar Madhya, and he suggested why not actually do it as a course. So it took some time to prepare some materials on this and pick up a topic. And so it is basically one specific aspect of science is what we wanted to bring, and that being Sanskrit, and that being specifically different aspects of the AI workflow that we use in people who work in the AI industry use in, and how much of this attachment is in some of our ancient literatures. Right. So broadly, we could call it as one aspect of Indian knowledge system. And so the primary thing is to bring interest in the younger community. Like when we highlight some of these things, the community gets, so the younger generation can actually gather interest, and they may actually start pursuing Sanskritam to understand what is there in our literature and how we can actually use it today, right? So in that perspective, what we wanted to do was to highlight some of the techniques in the AI workflow. So in my professional life, while I had done some work in terms of research, and we had to file patents, when I when I took a break and started reading, learning Samskrita Vyakaranam, many of the techniques that were there were actually some of the precursors to some of our work. So what we did today, so we could actually go look for design patterns in Ashtadhyaya itself, because Panini Maharishi, when he tried to make the Ashtadhyayi in a most concise form so that you could actually remember and use it, he incorporated quite a few techniques that we actually use in data compression, to data training, to how we analyze the data, and how we essentially understand why the model do what they do. So all of that have some perspective that we can actually pick up from Ashtadhyayi today. And so instead of just going through like an Ashtadhyayi course, we will just take some specific techniques from here and we presented it through. So when we sent it through, so what was the class composed of, right? So probably initial interest was high, obviously, but due to timing and stuff, there were 10 to 15 attendees, but it was really kind of good to see the interest across the world. There were some people coming in from Mauritius, some people from Australia, couple from Australia, and some from our own Bharatadesham, and a couple from the east coast of US as well. So, and the important challenge there was that most of them had little or no knowledge in Sanskrit. So some of them didn't even know how to read Devanagari script, right? So that was the initial challenge. So there were some initially needed to adapt to that a little bit to be able to understand, and some of them did not have, they came from other domains and not from the IT side of things. So when people don't have, you have to use a lot of analogies, and personally I had to make a lot of adaptations to that in some sense, right? And but I was very encouraged by the aspect that many of them, it was really surprise to people that there is so much of design principles that we had used. And I believe that Dr. Raj Vedam took a course in Bharatiya astronomy last year, and when I looked at some of those videos, you could see that it did bring in quite a bit of the younger generation crowd in there. And I think this is one aspect that we can focus on to have the next generation interested in learning our own culture and bring them in so that our Bharatiya traditions is taken to the next, is basically can be carried from generation to generation for time to come, right? So that was the main thing there. And one of the good side effects that came about was, many of you guys might have actually heard about the deciphering of the Indus Valley Civilization script. There was once our our respected finance minister, she tweeted about it, and it basically took to the news. One by Yajnadevam had actually kind of deciphered the Indus Valley civilization script from the tablets and other things, right? So I mean, it basically, what happened was, there are a lot of agenda-driven initiatives coming in from all over the world who are trying to discredit the work. And one of the student had actually reached out, and in that whole process, what happened was, one of the student took interest, downloaded some of this data that was used to rebut these findings, and in the process, we could actually we could actually they could collaborate, bring the rebuttal, take it out in OpenX, because the person who raised this was actually from OpenAI. So which is the company that gives you the ChatGPT, right? And the moment somebody from there says that, oh, there are issues with this findings, then everybody tend to believe that, whether they understand it or not, right? And to be able to fight that takes a two-pronged approach. One is to actually give a technical rebuttal, and then they have to also explain it in layman's terms for everybody else to actually take faith in that rebuttal, right? So it actually kind of helped bring in some of those. And some of them at the end of it expressed interest in starting a Sanskritam journey, and which was actually the primary interest behind. Even if one or two students started desire to invest time to learn Sanskritam, thereby kind of be able to have most of our scriptures, have our scriptures being looked for design principles that they can use in today's life. That would be the ideal thing. Germans used to do it, and that's one of the early incentives for them to be able to learn Sanskritam and understand from there, and to generate similar things from our own community was actually a kind of a fulfilling experience in the end. So thank you, Jayankumarji, for this opportunity. And I mean, couple of students initially said that they could come by, but I think I'm not sure whether the time zones have done. One person is from Mauritius, and usually the evening courses he would come by late night from his work. He'll attend the class at 5 a.m. in the morning and then go to bed. So there were quite a few dedicated people from there, but I'm not sure whether they were able to join today. But in all, it was a kind of a fulfilling journey in this experience. And thank you, Jayakumarji, again for the opportunity. And that's kind of brings me to the end of this presentation.
Samyak Mahodaya, Samyak.
इदानीं भवानी महोदय अस्ति वा? संक्षेपरामायणम् इति विषये वक्तुमिच्छति इति मन्ये। भवानी महोदय? भवानी महोदय अस्ति वा? भवानी महोदय अस्ति वा? भवानी महोदय संक्षेपरामायणम् इति विषये वक्तुम् इच्छति इति अहं मन्ये, परन्तु अस्ति वा?
You can move on to the next Bhagini.
अस्तु, इदानीं अहं प्रेमा वेणुगोपाल् महोदयाः आह्वयिष्यामि। तासां विषयः जीवनं पूर्णं भवितुं शक्नोति वा? Can life be fulfilling? तदेव न? Prema Venu.
Yes, I'm here. Hemaji, namaskara.
The
With
title
deep
is right,
respect
no?
and
Please.
affection.
Go ahead.
Some time ago, in an ordinary conversation with some friends, raised a question: is life fulfilling? As we pondered, a satsang with a guided class on Vedanta by Dr. Jayakumar was gifted to us. Quite a number of people from all walks of life showed interest and enjoyed the benefits of this sharing. Questions were raised about what is fulfillment. Are we fulfilled? Does fulfillment vary from person to person? Where are we constantly looking for fulfillment as each desire or want gets satisfied? How do we resolve this continuous shruti or drone of wants and desires was the question. We needed to come to an understanding. We learned that there is a knowledge, an understanding through which everything else becomes known, and that the fact that all fulfillment is temporary. That was the other available option, to keep us from being wanting beings, chasing furiously the shadows. And it came as a surprise for many. Even such a possibility seemed remote for some. Over a series of talks, we were taken step by step to that something which, when known, reveals everything to be known, from prayers, which is binding, to shreyas, which bestows freedom from bondage, to fulfillment. With that, different avenues for that freedom became available. People started to ask more questions to resolve doubts, started showing interest in the scriptures, became interested in learning Sanskrit. Some came to silent sitting. Some became open to listening attentively to talks and discourses, to studying the Upanishads, to buying spiritual books, to investigate. And we had a starting point. Today we have a self-help group called Asra, where a small satsang called Spiritual Awakening has begun. Recently, a very eminent scholar from India, Dr. Subbaraidu, was available to expound on karma, karma yoga, Ishwararpanam, and prasada buddhi. So the journey continues by the grace of God and the blessed touch of Dr. Jayakumar. Fulfillment has become a vision of reality through a different lens. I'm delighted that this process is growing and reaching like-minded people of all ages all over the world. Harihi Om, Sri Gurubhyo Namaha, with gratitude.
धन्यवादः महोदय. Mr. Ramesh, Sri Ramesh is there? I mean,
इदानीं पर्यन्तं सः न आगतवान्. तस्य इदानीं सः चिन्तितवान् 6 वादने तस्य कार्यक्रमं भवति इति. इदानीं सः तत्र उच्च न्यायालयस्य मेलनम् अस्ति. Some Supreme Court lawyers, he is talking with them. So that's where it is. And so what we should do is we should just have the program now. And let's see if Srinivasanji is there. So he may not be able to join us, but at least we'll give an introduction to him.
Astu Mahodaya. Srinivasanji will give an introduction on Mr. Ramesh.
Now I will start. Srinivasanji is there. Okay. After I start, Srinivasanji will
Astu Mahodaya.
explain a little more about his work.
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः भगिनी. काचित् अस्वस्था अस्मि, क्षम्यताम्. I'm a little unwell, so I may be excused. यद्यपि अस्वस्था अस्मि, भवतां प्रदर्शितान् अंशान् दृष्ट्वा अहं महान् आनन्दम् अनुभवामि. मम रोगः अपि पलायितः. Still, having listened to all of you, my illness has run away from me. संस्कृतं तथा वेदान्तः इति अंशद्वयम् अस्ति. शास्त्रपठने एतौ मुख्य अंशौ. In the study of the Shastram, there are two main aspects, Sanskritam and Vedanta. Prathama asti Deva Bhasha, Sanskritam Deva Bhasha. Dvitiya asti Atma Vidya, Vedantaha, Brahma Vidya, Nama. Kenopanishadi Uktam, Vidyaya Vindyate Viryam. Ityukte Atma Vidyaya Purushaha Moksham Apnoti iti tasya arthaha. In Kenopanishad, there is a shloka which says that by Atma Vidya one gains immortality iti. Mokshaha iti. Uktam asti tatra. Bhagavad Gitayam api uktam asti nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitram iha vidyate. There is nothing more sacred than knowledge. Iti. In Bhagavad Gita, we are seeing that also. Bhavantaha sarve एतयोः द्वयोः विषययोः मध्ये मग्नाः भूत्वा श्रद्धया पठितवन्तः तथा अग्रे अपि पठितुम् इच्छन्ति. So both of you, all of you are involved deeply in these two topics, Sanskritam and Vedanta. And you have studied 1 full year, including some years in the past also, and you want to study more. तदर्थं शिक्षकेभ्यः, छात्रेभ्यः, सेवकेभ्यः, दातृभ्यः अस्माकं हार्दिक अभिनन्दनाः, धन्यवादाः च. For that reason, my heartful appreciation to all teachers, all students, all sevaks who are running the Arsha Seva Kendra, and to all donors who are making all the activities happen, social service activities. अद्य विषयः आसीत् देवालयः इति. देहो देवालयः प्रोक्तः जीवो देवः सनातनः त्यजेद् अज्ञाननिर्माल्यं सोहं भावेन पूजयेत् इति प्रसिद्धः श्लोकः अस्ति. There is a popular shloka which is chanted when we begin doing a puja, and it says, this body is a temple. And Bhagavan is there inside. Who is Bhagavan? Well, Bhagavan is there inside, but start your puja by seeing that the Bhagavan is not different from me. Iti tatra shloke uktamasti. Like that shloka says. Kintu pashyantu yadyapi devalayah atreva asti, even though the temple is right here, still bahihi api bahihi itukte nagareshu rajyeshu deshe devalayanam devalayah pradhanaha avashyakaha cha. Temples are critical for the support of our dharma. Temples as in temples which we go to. Adyatana vishayah devalayah. Tamil Nadu Rajye Ashcharyah Vishayah Eka Asti. There is a very stunning fact in Tamil Nadu, among other states also. Kim tate Hindu bhakteshu mandira palane tata acharane swatantriyam nasti eva. In managing our temples and in practicing our culture in these temples, Hindus do not have independence, violating the basic religious freedom which exists in all democracies. Yeshah eva ascharyaha vishayah asti. Ataha Tamil Nadu Rajye Rakshasa Shasanam iti aham vadami. Te asmakan mandiran kritavantah. There is a predatory government in Tamil Nadu and they have stolen our temples. This is how I see it. Ramesh Mahodayah adya asya कार्यक्रमस्य मुख्य अतिथि रूपेण अत्र आसीत् किञ्चित् कालं, किन्तु तस्य इदानीं पश्यतु सुप्रीं कोर्ट् उच्चन्यायालयः तस्य तत्र एकः केस् वर्तमानः अस्ति. तस्मिन् विषये इदानीं सः he is having a dialogue with all the lawyers right now, so he apologized that he cannot come. He was waiting for some time, but now couldn't come. Like that, he sent a message. That is fine. We are very happy that he has started an organization called Temple Worshippers Society. Mandira Pujayitri Sangam Alaya Vazhipadivor Sangam iti Tamil Bhashayam Vartate. He started this organization. And he is alone. He's a warrior. Warrior. He's going on a direct attack mode with the government. Saha Bahu Varshebhyaha Shasanat Hindu Janebhyaha Mandira Shasanam Swatantrata Praptum Tivrena Karyam Kritavan. For many years he's been doing with gusto. In fact, Saha Asmakam Swami Dayananda Swami Bhyaha Saha Preranam Praptavan. He was told specifically by Swami Dayananda Saraswati that after I go, you continue to do this even more, with even more gusto than you're doing now. Like that, Swamiji. He said, Swamiji had told him. Tadartham ask Samsthaya Ramesh Mahodayaya Arsha Seva Chudamanihi Nama Puraskaraha Diyate. So for that reason, Arsha Seva Kendram, the trustees of Arsha Seva Kendram, have chosen him as the awardee of this award that we are giving every year. It's called Arsha Seva Chudamanihi, the jewel of Arsha Seva. Arsha because Rishina Praptam Arsha. It's a tradition that none of us have authored. It has come from our rishis. And so Arsha Seva Chudamanihi iti. Idanim Asmakam Sangatana Nyasi, our trustee, Sri Srinivasanji, Ramesh Mahodayam Prati Kanichana Vakyani Vadati Saha Katham Kidrisham Yetani Karyani Kritavan Keke Kashtaha Santi iti. So he's not there. Ramesh Mahodaya is not there. But still, we appreciate what he's doing. You can see. And then we request Srinivasanji to say a few words about Ramesh Mahodaya's work. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini.
धन्यवादः महोदय. स्वागतं श्रीनिवास महोदय.
Namaste. Namaste to all the teachers and students of our Seva Kendra. I'm highly honored to talk to such a forum. Very well versed in Sanskrit and speaking very fluently. Very happy to see that. And Sri Ramesh ji, the founder of the big forum, Temple Worshippers Society, fighting for the Hindu rights of the worshippers and making the temple free from the hands of the government through the legal means, is fighting a lone warrior and doing a lot of sacrifices, his personal lives, and making a good progress and significant achievements that he has achieved so far. And it's very unfortunate that he could not join us today. I did not know that he cannot come. I was with the impression that he's joining us. Then suddenly there's something came up and he had to leave. And all that students and the teachers of Arsa Seva Kendram should know that he is fighting for us, for our rights. Our temple has to be free from the influence and the Hindus should get their legitimate right. So he is fighting for us. And Arsa Seva Kendram has chosen him as the awardee for this year, Arsa Seva Chudamani Award. And we will be presenting, we have already sent an award yesterday. Then we will be presenting a token of appreciation from the Arsa Seva Kendram. It will be 25,000 rupees check we will be presenting. Yeah, this is the award that we have given him. And along with that, we will be presenting a 25,000 rupees check to the Temple Worshippers Society as a token of appreciation for his work. So a small contribution to his a big monumental task that he has taken it for himself. So I hope and I'm very sure that all of you will appreciate and follow his work and send an independent appreciation to him as a result, So we will be doing our job to appreciate him so that he will have some kind of support from us. Thank you.
धन्यवादः महोदय. It was a very enlightening speech about Sri Ramesh. So much to know and what a great work he is doing. We should be thankful in gratitude for such a service. There is somebody fighting for us. We should be very thankful for that.
So I can mention a couple of things, examples as to what he's fighting. So latest January 2025, there is the biggest Murugan temple is in Palani in Tamil Nadu, and also a highest grossing temple of Tamil Nadu, highest grossing. Everything going to Tamil Nadu government. Number one, that is a daylight robbery. Number two, in January, Kumbhabhishekam was done for this temple. Bhakta should do the Kumbhabhishekam. The government has no role to play here. They are not supposed to be experts in all these things. Neither we need their help in managing it. Kumbhabhishekam was done. Following a Kumbhabhishekam, the main day, Purvanga Puja Ityadi Santi, Anantaram Kumbhabhishekam, Anantaram Mandalabhishekam Mandala Puja iti Ashtachatvarimshat Dinani Paryantam Bhavati. After Kumbhabhishekam, there is 48-day puja called Mandala Puja. After that only, the Kumbhabhishekam is considered complete. The government steps in and says, why do you have to do 48 days? We will do it in 3 days. Now, so now case, our Rameshji has filed a case. And now the government has said, now means at that time, the government has said that no, this is not acceptable. Government has no say in these kinds of matters like that. Like this, numerous things are going on. All you have to do is go to his Twitter handle and see everything. If he were there, he would really be enlightening us. Maybe Srinivasanji, we should have a separate
special for
Q&A with him, right? Separate. So in the next week, 2 weeks, whatever, we can do that.
One Sunday when he is free, we'll take a day from him, and then we will coordinate with all the students and teachers of, and that day that we will present once again, this award formally.
Thank you, Bhagini.
That's wonderful, Mahodaya. Very glad. We are all very eager to get to know him, meet him, and thank him for all that he is doing.
I will communicate this to him, and the date will be announced.
कृपया.
इदानीं जयप्रदा महोदयाः छात्राः कार्यक्रमं कुर्वन्ति. शोभाराणी महोदय अस्ति वा? शोभाराणी महोदय, शोभाराणी अस्ति वा? वेदांत महोदय अस्ति वा? वेदांत?
I'm Shobharani. I'm
Shobharani.
Shobharani.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Astu.
I was unmuting. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I
you
will
are,
be.
You are going to chant Ganesha Pancharatnam, I think. No?
Yes. Yes.
Astu. Arambam karotu Mahodaya.
Okay.
Please.
मुदाकराक्तमोदकं सदा विमुक्तिसाधकं कलाधरावतं सकं विलासि लोकरक्षकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते पदैत्यकं नताशुभाशुनाशनं नाशकं नमामि तं विनायकम् न तेतरातिभीकरं नवोदितार्कभास्वरं नमत्सुरारिनिर्जरं नतादिकापदुद्धरं सुरेश्वरं निधीश्वरं गजेश्वरं गणेश्वरं महेश्वरं तमाश्रये परात्परं निरन्तरम् समस्तलोकशङ्करं निरस्य दैत्यकुञ्जरं तरेतरोदरं वरं वरेमवक्त्रमक्षरम् कृपाकरं क्षमाकरं मुदाकरं यशस्करं मनस्करं नमस्कृतां नमस्करोमि भास्वरम् अकिञ्चनातिमार्जनं चिरन्तनोक्तिभाजनं पुरारिपूर्वनन्दनं सुरारिगर्वचर्वणं प्रपञ्चनाशभीषणं धनञ्जयादिभूषणं कपोलदानवारणं भजे पुराणवारणम् नितान्तकान्तदन्तकान्तिमन्तकान्तकात्मजम् हीनमन्तराय कृन्तनं हृदन्तरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनां तमेकदन्तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्ततम् महागणेश पञ्चरत्नमादरेण योऽन्वहं प्रजल्पति प्रभातके हृदि स्मरन् गणेश्वरम् अरोगतामदोषतां सुसाहितीं सुपुत्रतां समाहितायुरष्टभूतिमभ्युपैति सोचिरात्. Thank you.
धन्यवादः महोदय. वेदांत महोदय अस्ति वा? वेदांत?
Yes.
शिवपञ्चाक्षर स्तोत्रं वदति वा?
ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय unmute ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः ॐ नागेन्द्रहाराय
त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय महेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय मन्दाकिनी सलिलचन्दनचर्चिताय नन्दीश्वरप्रमथनाथ महेश्वराय मन्दारपुष्पा बहुपुष्पसुपूजिताय तस्मै मकाराय नमः शिवाय सूर्याय गौरी वदनाब्जवृन्दा सूर्याय दक्षाध्वरानाशकाय श्रीनीलकण्ठाय वृषभध्वजाय तस्मै सिकाराय नमः शिवाय वसिष्ठकुम्भोद्भव गौतमार्य मुनीन्द्रदेवार्चित शेखराय चन्द्रार्कवैश्वनार लोचनाय तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय यज्ञस्वरूपाय जटाधराय पीनाकहस्ताय सनातनाय दिव्याय देवाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै यकाराय नमः शिवाय पञ्चाक्षरमिदं पुण्यं यः पठेत् शिवसन्निधौ शिवलोकमवाप्नोति ಶಿವೇನ ಸಹ ಮೋದತೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು
ಓಹ್ ಧನ್ಯವಾದः ವೇದಾಂತ್ बहुत उत्तमम् आसीत् वेरी गुड
So Vedant, how do you like your classes?
I like them.
What all did you learn this year?
दक्षिणामूर्ति स्तोत्रम
Very good.
शिव पंचाक्षरी स्तोत्रम दुर्गा सप्तश्लोकी कृष्णाष्टकम.
Very good. Very good.
Very nice.
In fact, you know more shlokas than some of us also do. So I congratulate you for being in the classes. Thank you, Vedant.
Okay.
Thank you.
इदानीम् आशा गोकुल विद्यार्थे कृतज्ञता निवेदनं करिष्यन्ति इति मन्ये.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Namaste, everyone. We, the students of Asha Gokulam and the trustees of Asha Seva Kendram, Jai Kumarji, Srinivasanji, and Sunita Bagini, humbly offer our Kritagnata to all who have contributed to us completing yet another meaningful year of Vidyadanam. Currently, Asha Seva Kendram facilitates over 6,700 hours of teaching annually. Firstly, the credit for this goes to our dedicated teachers who are voluntarily conducting these classes by sharing their time and passion, because of which Asha Seva Kendram has become an online university dedicated to learning the timeless knowledge of our Sanatana Dharma. We are deeply thankful to each one of the teachers for their selfless commitment to this cause. Behind the scenes, we have countless volunteers who make time from their busy schedules to contribute. Volunteer teachers, volunteers managing resources, tech team volunteers involved in creating brochures, student registration, working on website, posting on Facebook, creating course information, broadcasting it on various social media platforms and newsletters team. At each and every step, volunteers have been involved. Our sincere thanks to each one of them. Last but not the least, this is a feat made possible only through the enthusiastic participation of students who are eager to learn from the timeless wisdom of Asha Parampara. Our deep gratitude to all such learners. May their numbers continue to grow. We are also grateful to Indica Academy, who generously sponsors the Zoom resources for our online Vidyadanam sessions. Our heartfelt appreciation for their continued support. I would like to take this opportunity to also thank all our generous donors who are the force behind our Seva activities and initiatives. In the beginning of this program, my friends from Asha Gokulam, Hemant, Kavya, and Imran presented to you about our Kendram's Seva activities. We are into holistic education of underprivileged youth, government school infrastructure improvement, and culture revival programs. Our education Seva projects includes various teachers, mentors, and dedicated subject matter experts who are helping our college students in various domains and disciplines like computer science, mechanical, civil engineering, and even also an chartered accountant. More than 100 plus youths are getting educated with complete support for their education from Asha Seva Kendra. Students are studying in reputed colleges along with the privileged children getting an equal education. All these Seva activities are possible only because of big-hearted donors. We are forever grateful to each and every donor. Thank you for all your generous support. Many donors not only contribute financially but also help physically. They are involved in the groundwork as well. We have many more deserving students in our Karnataka and Tamil Nadu projects who need continuous support. Our annual budget is around rupees 40 lakhs to conduct all these Seva initiatives. On an average, we spend rupees 30,000 to 70,000 per student per year to support the education of deserving underprivileged youth. We welcome your support, both monetary and physical, in this noble mission. Let us come together to build a Vikasita Bharata. Thank you all.
Thank you, Bhagini. Nice information, and yeah, we should continue with this great work. So I think Narayan Mahodaya, we can come to the end of the program, is it? I think. Huh? So Vidanim Prema Mahodaya Dwara Mangala Prarthana Bhavishyati. Prema Mahodaya, Prema Venugopal Mahodaya.
Yes, I'm
So
here.
I'll introduce our other trustee for some of the attendees who may not know, and she is Sunita Ramaya. She is the caretaker. Manager is not the right word. Caretaker of this Asha Gokulam, where in Mysuru, where we have renting a separate house for these activities, where all the children and youth come every evening, every afternoon, evening, for their studies and cultural activities. And so, please welcome Sunita.
Welcome, Sunita Bhagini.
Namaste.
So nice to meet you.
No, so nice to see this program. As Rakshita aptly said, now Asha Seva Kendram has become an online university. From the initial days, I used to say this to our other trustees that we are, heading towards becoming a university, and it has come true now. Year after year, more and more courses being conducted. In a computer science language, if I have to say, for me, this looks like an open source platform, so many teachers conducting so many courses that even I am not aware of all the courses that are going on. So, and another important thing that I noticed today is since our youth, our children also participated in the program, it's very inspirational for them to see that so many of us, irrespective of the age and irrespective of where we are situated, or where you all are from different places, learning even on a day-to-day basis, that is going to be that this is going to inspire these children who are going to take this education as a lifelong learning, and they are very lucky, very fortunate to be part of this family of Asha Seva Kendram, wherein more than just the education, it's the values and it's the way of life has been taught, not just taught to them, they're observing and they're learning. So we have a set of youth who are going to be very useful to the society.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's great news, Mohade. Best wishes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hema Bhagini, one more milestone we have reached. Maybe I can share it if it is not already shared.
Of course,
and that is we have a history team. Means a team that is, they're all experts in Indian history. And over the years, we reviewed some textbooks in the US, and then in CERT Telangana, we reviewed some textbooks, and our recommendations were adopted into the SCRT textbooks, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th grade. Last year, we got an invitation to review the 3rd grade and the 6th grade NCERT textbooks. NCERT is the Central Education Authority. And so all the CBSE schools use this NCERT syllabus. What happened? third grade. So all textbooks, English, Hindi, Sanskrit, social studies, mathematics, etc. Both grades. And our team put in a fantastic effort. And when we presented it for about an hour and a half last month and a half ago, without any exaggeration, we got a standing ovation from the 20 plus NCERT associate team. And after that, they called me and they said, we want you people to not simply review our books, but we want you to participate in the development of textbooks. Like that, they said. So I think it's a very big milestone. And I can see the unseen hand of Bhagavan and our Swamiji is working. Otherwise, such a thing is not possible, you know. And so I wanted to mention that, Hemaji. Those who are
that's wonderful. That's wonderful, Mahodaya.
Those who are interested in these kinds of initiatives, definitely reach out to us. Thank you.
Yes, definitely. That's wonderful to hear, Mahodaya. Anything else is there, Narayan Mahodaya, or we can go for the Mangala Prarthana?
I think Ramuji wanted to say something. Ramuji?
Is it?
Oh. May I also say something? Talking about university and all, today only Vyoma started the OTT platform.
Yes.
I wanted to mention that.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I saw the program late.
Yeah, I saw half only, but I just wanted to.
It was late night for me, but I kept awake till 12 o'clock and saw it.
So, Hemaji, I think there are others who are interested, like Shandilya ji and others. Please invite them.
Well, yes. Anybody else wants to say something, please go ahead. And then
I got the email and I decided to attend the event. This is the first time I'm attending the Samaroha Samarpanam. It was extremely good. I really enjoyed the entire program. I was in fact looking forward to listening to Ramesh also. Jayakumar Mahodaya, I had known him long ago. I had interacted with him on some message. Today also I have sent him some message. So I do hope that we'll have future events also. I will be looking forward to attending. Excellent program, very well conducted. My sincere compliments to all of you. And संस्कृतेन सम्भाषणं करोमि कर्तुं न शक्नोमि अभ्यासेन विना सम्भाषणकरणम् अतीव कठिनमस्ति अतः सम्भाषणं न करोमि आङ्ग्लभाषायाम् एव करोमि. Thank you.
Thank you, Mahodaya. That's wonderful to hear. And anybody else wants to say anything?
One more point. Rameshji's job has been made more difficult by the recent judgment of the Anand Venkatesh Justice that for conducting a puja or bhajan in our home itself, one has to take collector's permission. So he will be shortly taking up that case also.
Bhagini, I think everybody can invite it to our next TR Ramesh program, which will be shortly in the next couple of weeks or so.
That will be wonderful. That will be wonderful, Mahodaya, because we need to meet him, get to know him and more about his. I watched a couple of videos, old videos of his also. I was very, very impressed and the way he's been spearheading that work. I mean, it's not a one-man's job. All collective initiative has to go behind it. I mean, we should all support it in whatever way possible.
For the last years, I've been following him on the Twitter.
I think Maheshji wants to share something.
Yeah, I just want to namaste to everyone. It was a wonderful program. Everyone presented their talent very well. It is one of my favorite program to attend every year. So this year as also it was excellent. Thank you, Hema Shankarji, for facilitating the program.
Oh, thank you.
And one couple of things I know. I mean, I was kind of disappointed that we couldn't see or meet, listen to Rameshji. It would be good when before you organize that meeting. I suggest it would be better if he can, if you can direct us to some place where his work is listed. Either I don't know whether they have a website or they have some other places, so we can be a little more educated before we meet with them.
And
also, Jayakumarji and Srinivasanji, he, as you said, he's a lone crusader, doing everything by himself. It would be nice if we can ask him ahead of time what kind of support he needs, what is more valuable to him. Maybe some of us may be able to pitch in some sort of support in some fashion.
Yes.
Yeah, at the next,
I
what
don't
we
know
can
how
do,
big his
Mahesh,
organization, and I'm
what we
sure
can
it's
do,
not just. I'm sorry.
Maheshji, what we can do is next program, these are audience questions. How big is your program? What kind of support? How do you want us to get involved? What kind of support you want? Is it monetary? Is it human resource, etc., etc.? All that we can ask him. So
No, my
that
question
becomes,
is, instead of asking during that, we can ask ahead of time and see what, and let the audience know so they can think it through.
There are a lot of videos of Ramesh ji in the YouTube.
Okay,
You may be
maybe
able to watch.
because again, I just saw there is a website, India Worshippers, some co.in, but when I opened, I didn't open well. I don't know, maybe.
yeah, there is
maybe
no,
some
short
issues.
answer is there is no website, and there is only a
Oh.
Twitter handle of TR Ramesh. And for reasons that may be obvious to us, we don't present it. I'm guessing they don't present all this activity in one place because of the nature of the government here. And so it is there, and that's probably the reason. We can ask him all that.
Sure.
And yeah. So this work has, in fact, even our work, some of our work we are doing, Maheshji, and Tamil Nadu is a very strange state.
I understand. I know very well what obstacles and hardships Srinivasanji faced.
Correct.
So even for even reviving puja, even to do something, I realize.
Correct.
So that's what I'm saying. So now that the Rameshji has gone all the way to Supreme Court and all, it involves not just time and effort, it involves cost money also. It is not that, I don't know, unless he has a band of volunteers or lawyers to represent him, that's a separate issue. But so that's what I'm saying. I don't know, at least I don't know a whole lot about him, because I came to know about him only when this award was present. So yeah, it is okay. I mean, he was not able to be present here today because he's doing probably a much better, he's utilizing his effort in a much better reason than getting this recognition.
Thank you.
So,
thank you, Maheshji. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jay Kumarji, I want to bring to your notice. I just got a forward in WhatsApp. கோவில்களை சீரழிக்கும் அரசே கோவிலை விட்டு வெளியேறு. இந்து முன்னணியின் மாநில குழுவினர் ஆர்ப்பாட்டம். August 8th morning 11 o'clock, Delhi Maha Panchayat 1951 that years பாரபட்சமான HR and CE சட்டத்தை ரத்து செய்ய இந்தியா முழுவதும் 100 கோடி இந்து மக்கள் இணைந்து ஒரு இயக்கம் நடத்துகிறார்கள். They are going to have a protest on August 8th at Delhi in the Jantar Mantar campus.
Samyak. If you can send that notice
I
in
have
English.
forwarded it to you and Srinivasan ji also.
In English, if you can send it in English, briefly in English, so that everybody can understand, then we can take it forward. Yeah. Thank you.
Jaikumar Mahodaya, I have sent you on WhatsApp a small little picture of a car which has got a label called Member Christian Priests and Church Employees Welfare Board, Government of Tamil Nadu. Can you beat it? They have a separate board for welfare of the Christian priests and churches, and our priests are starving. And there is no such thing from the government, but the government of Tamil Nadu has a big society for that. These are the things I think very, very, we have to fight it out like mad. Yeah, thank you. Sorry for interruption, because I thought it's important to share such a very strange thing that is happening in the Tamil Nadu government. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll have more opportunity to discuss this in a program dedicated to Ramesh ji, so we can this is not the end of it. Thank you very much.
So can we come to the end of the program, Mahodaya? Prema Venugopal Mahodaya, Prarthana Madatu.
मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कार चेतानिनाहं न च स्तोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायु चिदानन्द रूपा शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपा शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् ॐ शं नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शं नो भवत्वर्यमा शं न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शं नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः शुभं भूयात्
धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः महोदय धन्यवादः सर्वेभ्यः
Thanks to all.
धन्यवादः हेमा महोदय